What is going on? How's the audio? I'm just looking down to check the audio. I always go for audio check first before we start anything. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if the audio is okay. I know we're gonna have our trolls, but just let me know if the audio is okay, everybody. Legend series in the house. Just Jeff is in the house. Roll keeper in the house. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. Let's bring the missus into the chat. It's boring with just me here. It's super boring. Let's see. Okay.
What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me okay? Can you hear me okay, Dad?
I can hear you. I can hear you good. I think they could hear you good.
Thank you.
Hey, Zakanan has rumbled into the stream. He's been commenting that lately. I like that. I like that, Kanan. We got quite a few people here, man. I didn't plan for a lot of people to show up. It is Jolanta, and then there's a lot of hurricanes happening. I think there's multiple happening. Just comment in the chat if you ran into any issues with any of the storms, if you lost power, or even worse, flooding, trees coming down, anything. Just comment in the chat. Let me know. I already know a few people that don't have power, so that really sucks, man. That it's not fun. You guys have actually seen it happen to me before. It's not fun to not have power. Hey, we got a celebrity in the house. Analog Toys is in the building, as well as 78 points of articulation. Maximilian Studios, what's going on? What's going on? Master Son 42, the man that owes me a picture. He is in the building. Analog Toys Tony, I hope you're doing okay, man. I hope you're doing okay. I am eagerly awaiting your next appearance on the 3POA. I'm sure just like many others, but I hope that you're doing good, man. We got quite a few people here. How many people in this chat is gonna go to Jolanta? Was today the first day, or does it officially start tomorrow? Because you know sometimes they do like the later times on a Friday. But how many people here going to Jolanta? I wish I was going. I'm not. Krusty Old Crow is in the building. Give me 1 second. Yes. Quite a few people here. I'm just checking everything, making sure we're good. Leslie Slade is in the building. How are you doing? I hope you and your better half, I hope you guys are doing okay throughout this weather. Hopefully you guys aren't experiencing anything too crazy. Leslie, let me know in the chat. Oh, man. Already, we just started. And out of everybody, I'm surprised. Diddy has started us off. Audio is smooth like baby oil. Thank you, Potato Diddy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. So, let's get the chill vibes going. Turn it down a little bit. There we go.
We're having a lot of people that are actually affected by this storm. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. Robert's Infinite Realm says, "Hey Ninja, can't stay. Storms came through and KO'd my internet. Wanted to watch you and Mython. A good set of streams though, and I'll catch when I can. My data and cell can't." Just be safe, man. Just be safe. Catch the replay. For anybody that doesn't know, at midnight tonight, I'm going live with Mython as well. So this is just kind of like a chill live night. We're going to stay here for like an hour and then chill. And then we're going to go into the private member stream. And then from the private member stream, we're going to go straight into Mython, basically. But, Rob, I hope you're good, man. I hope you're good. I appreciate you just stopping by. Catch the replay. Let's see what else is going on.
For anybody that wants that link, I put the link in the description here for the chat for that live later with Mython at midnight.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure I spoke to Scott earlier, and he's experiencing some power issues and power struggles because of the storm, which sucks. I hope he's all right. I'm sure I'm going to wind up messaging him again after the chat. But yeah, quite a few people lost power. Quite a few people lost power, and that sucks, man. Master Son 42... Did he use, I think this is his members chat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for using your member chat, bro. He said, I was in the panhandle of Florida yesterday. I was there for work and they told me to come on back. I headed back at 4 a.m. and got home 8 hours later. Oh, man. I always hear that meme in my voice, that shit. Yeah, man, it's wild. It's wild. I can't wait to talk with Mython, because for those that do know Mython, you know, he has to I don't even know how to word it correctly, but basically he has to track the weather and stuff like that. That's a part of his job to do that. So I'm interested when I talk to him later about, you know, what he's tracking and what he's seeing at work right now, because I'm sure it's pretty crazy. And like I said, there's quite a few people. My brother-in-law, he didn't have power. He hasn't had power like for most of the day, which absolutely sucks. Usually I'm the one that has the internet and the power issues. And we was having internet issues earlier, but we squared that away and fixed that up. Shout out to you, Master Son. Your ass still owe me a picture. So don't forget about that picture. You know? Don't try to change the subject from the picture. And we got a new channel member, man. Thank you, Sainty, for joining the channel. Make sure you stay after the live. We have a private chat, and it's usually a chill, laid back chat. We don't only talk about action figures there. We talk about anything life. I take the mask off and we just chill. We just chill during a private stream. So if you do have the time, Santi, just stay for that private live or catch the replay. But thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it. Quite a few people here, man. Just trying to catch up to all the names and say hi to everybody. Duarte Studios is in the house as usual, showing love to Roadkeeper. This guy Duarte shows love to everybody. So I got two great diorama makers in the house. I saw 78 commented earlier, 78 points of articulation. That I said two great. Those they're honestly like the only two real diorama guys I go to. I also go to Suka for some 3D printed stuff, but he's more in the 3D printed realm. I go to 78 and Duarte for anything diorama related for the most part. Hey, speaking of 78, Midnight Confessions, and he had to put the pink phone. You're giving me some Diddy vibes, bro. Honestly, that's what that's giving me. But I hope everybody's chilling, man. I hope we're good. I wanted to... Hey, Ronnie with a sweet ass compliment. Thank you, Ronnie. He said, "Crikey Ninja, your voice is so smooth after a rough week." I appreciate you being here, Ronnie. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the compliment, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Zakanan's always, you know, trying to show off his car, because for those that don't know, Zakanan has a pretty impressive car. So Zakanan looks for reasons to, you know, flex his beautiful car on all of us. Damn, look, he just became a member and he's already starting. God. Damn, that's crazy. But look, guys, I was just chilling, right? And I went to Toycon, New Jersey. It was a beautiful convention. I'm sure most of the people here do follow the Find My Figures Instagram page. That's my wife's page. She runs it with our girlfriend, and she posted up a lot there. Toycon, New Jersey was really good. There was a lot of creators in one space, which was really, really cool. I think the main creator we were missing was Laser Pants. If we would have had Laser Pants, Tony's in another country, and Retro Blasting basically lives across America. But if we would have had Laser Pants, it would have been really nice, as well as those guys. But it was such a nice show, but it got me thinking, and just about all the little drama and shit that goes on in a community. That's why I'm like, I'll do a live and I'll just chat with you guys about it, just share some of my thoughts with you guys. Because right after the convention, of course, there was some quote-unquote drama in the community with regarding SharkNewz. I don't even think he's a thing anymore, to be honest. I didn't check his page recently, but the last time I did check, it wasn't even a thing. Look, Will SharkNewz gone again. I don't know, man. I don't know who he pisses off. I don't know what he does wrong. I don't know. But I vouched for him. I vouched for him as far as at least along the terms of G.I. Joe content. He posts really consistent G.I. Joe news and updates. I don't know who that guy pissed off. I don't know him personally, right? But just a super quick recap. Earlier in the week, he posted accusing someone of being the person to basically take down his channel or strike his channel, and that's all fine and dandy, but the problem is you have to show receipts. If you don't show receipts, and to post those accusations, especially being a content creator, He put accusations against Punk, saying that Punk was the one that, and it was just a bunch of like spiraling out of control bullshit from there. Like, honestly, it was just everything spiraled out of control and just became more bullshit from there. But it all started from Shark posting this, but then as usual in Shark fashion, not posting any receipts. And it's like, you can't just go around and making claims. And man, I would make some of the craziest claims in the world. I will make claims about laser pants, throwing Diddy parties and all this, but I know people are going to ask me for receipts. I know they're going to ask me for receipts. Like, so I can't make these claims. Legend series doesn't live far from me. I would make claims that, he throws some Diddy parties too in his basement and I go all the time. I can't do that. Same with Yojo Jerk and Toy Gaines. And these are all guys. We're all in the same vicinity as each other. I would throw out some crazy fun ass claims, but I know people are going to ask me for receipts. And it's like, you can't do that shit, man. And it's like, I was just sitting back thinking, and I've only ever made a video about someone once they've came for me first. Like, I've never thrown the first hit. I don't do that. So I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, damn, like, at what point does all the drama, like, at what point does it just get old? Because it has to get old at some point. And of course, Punk tried to defend himself, and he proved in his own ways that he wasn't the one to do the strikes against Shark. And my thing is, if SharkNewz, dude, just, you can't make baseless claims, especially when you have an audience, because your audience is going to attack some people. So I'm like, with me giving Shark a shout out multiple times on my channel, I was like, it's only me. The accountable thing to do would be for me to say, like, yeah, I don't fuck with what he did as far as putting out claims with no receipts. Hey, maybe he'll show receipts in a week. Maybe he'll show receipts in a month. Maybe he'll never show receipts. But under the assumption that he's never going to show any receipts, I was like, yeah, I'm not really going to be associated with him or affiliated with him like that no more. Because it's just, you can't make certain claims. You can't put certain things out there and then show no receipts, because there's some stuff that's really damaging. Like, super damaging, especially if it's towards another content creator, or there's behind the scenes things that I know that happen and I don't speak on it. And I could speak on it. I could show receipts, but it's like, for what? We're here because we love action figures. And it's crazy because someone to throw the first punch at me online, we're talking figuratively. No, none of a lot of these guys, I think the last thing they would do is throw a punch, to be honest. But figuratively, someone would throw a punch at me, and then everybody just says that, I'm the aggressor, or I'm the hate-based channel, or whatever sensitive shooter type of claim they want to make up, because I hit them back harder. And it's funny, like, I think I've heard Duarte say before, where it's like, people pay more attention to the reaction than the initial action. So I was just looking at all the drama that happened, especially after having such a good time at Toycon, New Jersey. And I'm like, this is just bullshit. Like, it's just bullshit, and it gets tired and it gets old. Then Punk tried to go off the deep end and try to blame Laser Pants for shit that had nothing to do with him. The whole thing just got super old, super fast. And I don't have no issue with Punk. I want to make that clear. Like, he's been on live before, and people have commented in the live, like, saying, oh, I think Articulated Ninja is being paid off and he's a shill. And he agreed with them. He's made fun of me. He's dropped figures on the floor, made fun of me on his live. That's fine. Like, it's all fine. It's not that serious. Like, I say it in my videos all the time, like, life is short. So even though, if I was more sensitive, I could have had a problem with him saying those things about me, especially with him having a platform. You got to be careful with what you agree with publicly, what you don't agree with publicly. And I could have had an issue with any of that stuff, but it's just like, for what? Like, it's not that serious. So I don't feel no type of way towards it, but just looking at all the drama unfold, I was just like, damn, this is so stupid. This is so dumb. And I'm just talking about between Shark and Punk's drama, and it was so dumb. And it started from Shark. It was his initial action, and then posting no damn receipts. Like, so he's the real culprit here. He's the one to blame. You don't do shit like that. Don't do shit like that. You basically told your audience, that's like if I tell all of my subscribers and my channel members that I appreciate so much, I'm like, hey guys, go get them. But then I provide no receipts. A lot of you guys are so educated, it wouldn't work like that anyway. I would provide receipts, of course, and I don't need anyone to fight my battles. Even though I hope that some of the bigger guys like Mython and Laser Pants, since they're pretty big, I hope they would protect me. I should hire them as bodyguards. But I don't need nobody to fight my battles, and I've proved that time and time again, man. But it's just like, The drama gets old. The drama gets old. It gets old super fast. And like I said, I don't feel no types of way, even towards creators that said negative things about me, whether they're creators or they're employees, like Sensitive Shooter. I would bury the hatchet on all of that stuff. The only creator I wouldn't want an apology from is Kendra, because I tried to be nice to him before and he just never learns his lesson. But any other creator I've ever debated with, or basically they said something about me, so I said something in return about them, I don't care. Like, that shit ain't that serious, man. It was such a nice time to walk around that convention. Like, I feel like the DFW convention obviously was like up here. It's like that set the bar. DFW was like up here, and then Toycon, New Jersey was like right underneath it, just for the chill vibes. Content creators, like I said, Toy Gains, Yojo Jerk, Rocco the Great. There was tons of people there. Duarte's Table, like there was tons of people. And it was just such a chill vibe that I'm like, damn, I wish it was like this more often. And Sensitive Shooter was there too, but we didn't say nothing to each other because we're adults. I'm like, oh, he doesn't like me, he doesn't like my content, and I return the same energy. We just keep it moving, and we're just adults. There's no need for anybody to make a scene or start anything. You just keep it moving. You got nothing to say to me, I got nothing to say to you. Because I've been in too many real life situations where somebody reaches in their waist and like shit goes left. Like things happen super fast. But that was just a really quick rant. We're gonna get back to it and just talking about like the unnecessary ass drama and sensitive ass people in this community. But let's see what's going on with the chat. Babe, I see you starred some stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that's going on, everyone is pretty much in agreement with you that it was just an unfortunate event in general. Before we get into the rest of the stuff where Laser Pants is causing problems, saying that he got his Diddy parties, we'll get there. I just wanted to highlight some people's comments really quick. Crown Fox, even from before, I'm trying to find what's
Hey, Crown Fox is in the building.
Yeah, I can't find her comment, but she was just basically, I'm pretty sure she was talking about just for the fact that it was a learning lesson, to make sure that we're following, obviously, if we have receipts, we're not just jumping the gun. And then Goon commented, he said, man, I still feel bad about my stream the other night. Again, I'm sorry, y'all. So I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, everybody check out Goon's channel if you haven't, but Goon, you took accountability. You're taking accountability for it now still, man. You're good. I said you was good on the stream. I said you was good after the stream. I'm like, bro, you're good. Your heart, I could tell that your heart was in the right place, bro. Like, you just wanted peace and everybody to get along. But it sucks because, like you said, unless you deep dive and do tons and tons of research and watch creators' lives for hours, and some creators go live for 3-4 hours at a time. Like, I'm supposed to sit through a 3 or 4 hour live to see if they say something within 5 minutes or something that only could last 60 seconds. Like, it sucks. But Goon, your heart was in the right place, man. And I think everybody in that chat, including Laser Pants, by the end of the live, everybody was laughing and having a good time. And that just, it goes to prove, like, it was never that serious to us or this side of the community. Because, you know, there's sides and there's camps and there's groups. It was never that serious, man. Like, it wasn't, Laser Pants wasn't going to do an hour live crying about something. Like, it wasn't going to happen, you know? Like, but Goon, you're good, bro. Thank you for once again taking accountability. Just like Chad took accountability right away. Like, that's another thing. Like, when people take accountability, you can't ask for more. Chad is such a reliable source for news and information, and he still is to me. Chad is one of the most stand-up guys I've ever been around, period. Without a doubt, period. He's direct, he's straight to the point, and he has good intentions. Like, from talking to him on live and behind the scenes, and I wasn't surprised at all that Chad quickly came with, you know, another post taking. I wasn't surprised at all because it's Chad. That, of course, that's what he's gonna do, is take accountability.
And then we have Ronnie Trickshot. He said he made baseless claims to cause trouble, nothing else.
I'm assuming he's talking about Shark, and it sucks, man. It sucks because I'm not gonna say I promoted him. Like, people that I'm really cool with and have a good connection with that I could vouch for, like Duarte Studios and Laser Pants and Chad, and I'll promote those guys, Mython, and just for their character. But it just sucks because I've told multiple people, like, hey, that's one of my best news sources for G.I. Joe news. And the fact for him to put out such a strong claim, like you said, and just it makes me have to agree with you, Ronnie. Like, I don't want to say like, oh, he did it just to cause trouble, and but it I look crazy if I don't lean that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because why would you do that? Like, were you just in your feelings? Once again, another emotional collector, right? It doesn't matter what he collects, but another emotional collector that let his emotions get the best of him in a moment and really didn't think about what he was doing or the consequences or, you know, the repercussions and his reach as a creator. You didn't think about that stuff, because then a lot of his people went and was saying some wild stuff, stuff that I would never agree with to Punk, once again, with no receipts. Stuff that's, we've had emotional men in this hobby, or this sphere, I guess. I don't want to call it a community. But we've had such emotional collectors and stuff. I've seen them call other collectors the R word cyst. Like, I just seen so much BS, and I'm like, what is this really based on? Like, are you mad that, like, maybe a channel is more successful than yours, maybe their collection is bigger than yours? People, they just start messing up when they start competing. Like, we're competing with ourselves, because none of us had the same starting points. We all, like, I'm sure I've had certain advantages that there's people in this chat that they never had. And I'm sure there's people in this chat that has had certain advantages from birth that I've never had. Whether it was a house and not an apartment, whether it was an apartment and not a shelter. Everybody has different starting points, man. And it sucks. It sucks once you start comparing yourself to other people, not realizing you're not running the same race. Everybody's running their own race, but we all have the same end, which is death. Like, it's weird, man. But yeah, so I gotta agree with Ronnie. Like, basically, I have to, because I can't think of another reason why he would do it.
Sorry to cut you off before.
Oh no, I'm just ranting. I need you here to cut me off.
Yeah, no. So we do have a couple of people that are asking in the chat, including Eric Alfred Abel. He used his member chat for 12 months. He says, "Quick recap, please. I missed the drama. So if you could give a quick recap of what it is that you're speaking on." Okay,
shout out to Eric, man. I hope you and your daughter are doing okay, man. I cannot wait for the next time that I get to see you at a convention, just to give you a hug and have some good talks and good laughs. SharkNewz, who was a pretty reliable source for G.I. Joe news and content, once again, I guess he was arguing or going back and forth with someone behind the scenes. His channel got deleted. Before it was like striked. Before, his first channel got deleted. Now his second channel got deleted. But in that process of him getting these copyright strikes in his channel, he blamed Punk, and he didn't show any receipts. So for you to blame another content creator for taking down your channel but then showing no receipts, it's kind of like you started a witch hunt, basically. Like, you basically told all your supporters and all your subs, like, hey, go get this guy. And unfortunately, a lot of them were dumb enough to do it. But it sucks. It sucks Shark's channel is no more. It sucks that Shark did that without showing any receipts, because then Punk later went live and proved that he, for the most part, he did a better job at showing receipts than Shark, but he proved that he wasn't the one to do it. So all the people that came after him, it was for no reason. All the people that said really disgusting things, they spoke about him driving around in a black van with no windows. You know what that means? Driving around playgrounds and stuff. Just crazy stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was all for no reason, because Shark never posted any receipts. Like, so that was the drama. And then when that happened, Chad posted a screenshot of what Shark posted. Chad, you know, but that's all he did was just really show the screenshot of what Chad posted. And Chad, another one having a big platform, but Chad quickly took it down and came back with an apology and took accountability. And was like, hey, I shouldn't have shared it without receipts. Like I said, I'm not surprised, because Chad's a really great guy, a really reliable and accountable guy. So in my eyes, it's just like, oh, it's not what Chad did to me wasn't the big deal. It was what Shark did. That was the big deal, because you put out these claims and you didn't back them up with receipts. But that's all that basically happened. Then, of course, it spiraled into a whole bunch of other stuff, because, you know, Punk wanted to demand that any and everybody that commented on the post or that agreed with the post in any way, shape, or form owes him a receipt, owes him an apology. Especially if you have a platform, you owe him an apology, which was hilarious to me. Like I said, if we use that math, just because Laser Pants or whoever agreed with the post in assumption that it was true because it was from a reliable source, just because he agreed with the post doesn't mean that he put those accusations out about you. He doesn't owe you anything. No apology. If that maths, then Punk would owe me an apology for agreeing with someone saying that I'm being paid off. You know, that I'm a shill. Or no, he doesn't owe me an apology. Someone doesn't owe you an apology because they agreed with something. But do I understand, hey, if you have a platform, you have to be careful with what you share, what you agree with publicly? Yeah, because it can all be held against you, of course. But that's just a really quick recap, Eric, of exactly like what happened. And it all started from SharkNewz. Baseless claims. Yep. Quick recap of the drama, please. That was the drama that happened, and it sucked because I was coming home from a convention, and like a day or two after being home from the convention is when all of it went down, and I was just like, this is stupid. Like, this is so dumb. Like, and I seen Laser Pants laugh about it too, like it was so dumb. Like he was one of the only. Everybody else was taking it so seriously and acting like it was the end of the world, and especially to be a content creator, you got to have thick skin. Like, I've had people say some really nasty things about me or about, you know, people that I'm associated with, affiliated with, family, whatever. And it's what comes with the territory, because there's some people at home and they want to try to say the most extreme things. They want to comment, because they won't say it to your face. So they want to comment the most extreme thing that they possibly can, just for shock value, you know, so all BS. What's the next one, babe? Because I see you got quite a few stuff starred.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that Scott is here. He says, "Hey guys."
Hey, what's going on, Scott? I hope that your power is back on, or you know, I hope it comes back on soon. I don't know if you're still having any electrical troubles by you, man, but I hope you're okay, bro.
Before we get into the Diddy stuff, Action Figure Addict says, used his member chat for 2 months, so thank you. He says, all this drama is unnecessary. We only get one life. Why waste it on unnecessary bullshit instead of enjoying the hobby with good vibes and friends?
Facts, Action. And I get it when you have a platform and when you don't like when people comment or say things that are not true, but at some point you just got to take a step back and be like, whatever, it's not true, and it'll reveal itself to not be true over time, or, you know, just try not to be emotional about things, because I feel like, especially as men, a lot of emotional men wind up in jail or they wind up dead, because all it takes is 5-10 seconds for you to make an emotional decision, and especially physically, that could change the rest of your life. So being emotional, anytime I get emotional, I get riled up, one of the main things, I just stay still. And I think to myself, is this worth it? Yes or no? Why or why not? Like, because I gotta think shit through, especially as men. I'm not saying women don't too, but especially as men, we have to think things through, because when that cop car pulls up, they ain't gonna ask no questions, bro. Like, they're not there to ask questions, and it's gonna go left. So I agree with you, Addict. Thanks, man. Hey, Mrs. Mython in the house. 112. Wise words.
Grasshopper.
Oh man, hopefully she'll be around at midnight too. Shout out to Mrs. Mython.
And then Joseph Ellison with his members for 12-month chat. Thank you, sir. He says, in the immortal words of Rodney King, can we all get along? Facts.
It's hard, man. You think it'd be easy, but it's definitely hard to get everybody to see. And it's not even like, you know, half of us collects pop figures. No shade to anybody that loves Pops figures, but we're all collecting action figures, man. Like, that's at least we have one thing in common we could all relate on, right? That we all like action figures for the most part.
And then we do have Greg Archer. He said that the email that struck him was "these nuts," so it was someone hiding their identity, and I guess Shark then decided to just create a list of people that possibly could have come against him, and that's
you can't do that. Yeah, you can't create a list of possibilities or possible people, and it's oh man. Well, the post that I seen, it wasn't when he made those first accusations against Punk, it didn't come across as that was a possibility post. And I commented on the post, his original post, before it got taken down. I have the screenshots. And I commented, I said, okay, that sucks. You know, post receipts and I'm sure people will rally behind you. That was literally my comment. It wasn't to go chase or attack someone. I needed receipts. Like, I need receipts before I even share my opinion on it. Because I'm not interested in making dedicated videos to guys that tried to swing at me figuratively. I'm not even interested in that no more. So I would just need receipts to even share my opinion on something for the most part.
Laser Pants. He said, "Imagine getting struck by these nuts." Got him.
Yo, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy don't take shit seriously. He's not gonna take this shit serious. It is if you have a history of watching his channel, like he's always just all laughs, play games, poke fun. It's really hard to get this man in a serious mode. Who thinks of shit like that? Like, yo. Oh
So,
man.
I will say, so Suka said there's going to be a Diddy party meetup at DFW next year. Ryan told me.
Nah, the
And then-
Ryan told me part is this.
Yeah, but then Ryan says, I admit to the Diddy parties. There's your receipts. Start that rumor.
Okay, I'll start that. I'll do the shark. I'll put that out there.
Gabriel
Hey.
Pinto says, "Hey, brother, sorry coming in late to the party. No Diddy."
What's up, Gabriel, man? I hope you're good. I hope you're doing good, man.
Paper Trail says, if LP threw a Diddy party, people would ask for invitations, not receipts.
True.
Mython said, Laserpants stared at me intensely with serious eyes, wide open and very severely, with raised eyebrows and everything. I don't have receipts, but it happened.
I don't know if that happened. And intensely, he usually stares passionately. So I don't know. I don't know if it was as intensely as Mython's saying. Maybe it was passionately and he confused it. I think that's what happened.
And Duarte said, I never got the email about the lube. I didn't know it was a BYOL. You got me?
Yo, my chat is crazy. My chat, guys, this is why I'll never be big or I'll never be famous. All someone has to do is go through the chat and see our jokes and I'm cooked. Like, I'm canceled. Like,
before also Goon said, thanks a lot, Ninja, means a lot.
man, Goon, you mean a lot to a lot of us. You know that already, man. Mython pulled up for you, no questions asked when you needed him to pull up. You mean a lot to a lot of us, man.
Roadkeeper articulated Ninja and find my figures. I'm always available for protective assignments. I am very expensive.
Yeah, I gotta be
Make
careful. Roadkeeper got a whole career protection services. Let me say it like that. That's his business. Protection services.
Also, a later note. I can't get it to pull up. There we go. Salvation 73. I like that logo, by the way. But he said my only action figure drama is when pre-order.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Crow vibes from his logo. It looks nice.
Yeah. It looks like
Sometimes you're breaking up and coming in and out, but it might be our Wi-Fi because our Wi-Fi has been like shoddy all day, guys. So just forgive us. I don't know if it's just for me or if you guys can hear. Sometimes we come in and out. But Salvation said, yeah, my only action figure drama is when. That's. I wish that was everybody's only drama was when stuff sells out, man. I don't know if you're trying to say anything, babe. I can't hear you though.
Crusty Old Crow earlier said Friday Night Freak Off for toys. That was your
Right.
comment.
That's gonna be Mython's channel because it's at midnight. Midnight toy freak off. That's gonna be Mython's thing.
Rodimus Prime Rib, he says, glad to catch you live, Ninja. Love your positivity, and like you say, life is short, so let's enjoy it while we can.
I appreciate that, Rodimus. Thank you so much, man. I like the picture. It matches the name. Yeah, and like I always say, life is short, so let's appreciate it more than we complain about it, man. It's really hard for some people. Some people, I feel like they just, what's the term that they use? Clutch their pearls. Like some people just want reasons to like just play the victim or act like it's the end of the world or this is the worst thing in the world. When chances are, if you have money to collect or I guess consider yourself to be a collector, your life cannot be that hard. It can't be. You have extra funds to collect anything in any way, especially these expensive ass action figures. There's no way. I'm not even going to disrespect all the people that they're having trouble putting food on the table. So the only way for me not to disrespect them is to say, yo, your life cannot be that bad if you have money to buy action figures. Like there's so many people just trying to survive, man. Good shit, Rodimus. I appreciate you, man.
Jedi on the Gray Path says, you mean a lot to all of us, Ninja. You're a reminder to be positive and have fun.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. That's really what I try to do. I haven't done a Keep It Real video this month, so that's probably going to come, especially after me and Mython's midnight midnight stream, because you know when me and Mython start talking, I hope you guys can make that stream. Things usually spiral into some pretty deep shit, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to that live tonight at 12. I'm looking forward to that.
This is a really good question. So Flash Johnstone says, "Hey Ninja, if you were to make an action force figure of yourself, which parts would you use?"
I don't know if you got the Vanguard, but I was expecting to be impressed with the Vanguard. What I was most impressed with was the figure that came with the Vanguard. I didn't care for his helmet too much, but the quality of that figure, the Reaper, I would want it to be that quality because it wasn't too stiff, wasn't too soft. You know how that sounds, right? It's not too hard, not too soft. So I want it to be that quality. Basically, that was like kind of like import quality from Valiverse. That quality, and I guess I could use Trigger's hat, right? Because you're saying what parts I would use. I could use Trigger's hat, and I don't think there's anybody in the Action Force line that has a hoodie. When I walk around conventions, here I'm wearing my t-shirt, but when I walk around conventions, I always have on my articulated ninja hoodie. So I would like for the figure to have some type of hoodie on, but I don't think there's anybody in the Action Force line that's wearing a hoodie. But the pants and the boots could literally be that Reaper body. I would be good with that, man. That's all I could think of for right now. And that's only using Action Force parts for the Action Force figure, I think.
Well, we have a celebrity in the house. Just incredible.
Just incredible, my man. I finally made a live show. Oh man, shout out to Just Incredible, man. I seen he posted a video yesterday. I added it to my watch list. I ain't watch it yet. Y'all wanna see a funny ass, chill ass reviewer? Go check this guy out, man. He makes some really good content. Really, yo, what's your Instagram too? I tried to find you on Instagram, and I don't think it's that name. Your YouTube handle needs to match your Instagram handle. All right, like, so I gotta try to find him on Instagram. But yeah, he posts good videos, man. Shout out to Justin.
And then we have Master Son. He used
Hey.
Just to tell you, on a side note, my nephew owns an apartment somewhere in New York City. $17,000. $17 a month. That was like somebody in Park Slope
you're breaking
years
up.
ago. That was.
You're breaking up. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, I can hear you. Is she breaking up for anybody else in the chat? Just comment yes if she is like coming in and out. If she's breaking up for anybody in the chat. I don't know, maybe I'll start breaking up, but it says, Master Son, thank you for the $5 super chat, bro. I appreciate it. He said, on a side note, my nephew owns an apartment somewhere in New York City. He is currently renting it out for $17K a month. Did you mean 1,700? Not 17K. I'm going to say you meant 1,700. I'm going to say that's a 1-bedroom in New York. Minimum. 17K a month. How do you guys live out there? Damn. If it's a 17K apartment, it must be a high rise in Manhattan. It must be like a penthouse apartment or something like that. Like there's that is wild. But no, 17K. God. Yeah, how big is this apartment? Because it's not that bad, but it's extremely bad. So for example, I know people that don't even live in the city. They're in Jersey. I'll give city prices, but Jersey, I know people that have a 2-bedroom and they're paying $4,000, $5,000 in rent. So 17K, it must be a pretty luxurious apartment. It would have to be, and a super luxurious apartment. But I mean, 5K, imagine that, paying $5,000 in rent every single month for 2 or 3 bedrooms. I mean, at that point, you must really love the money you make in the city, because if you move to PA or some other place, that's a mortgage plus. You know, you could get a house and be paying a mortgage with that price. It's just, yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Master Son, but I don't know. That's why I left the city. I can't live there. You couldn't pay me. You could not pay me to move back to the city. It's just too much. It's never no peace, never no quiet. Prices are crazy. Going and buy some milk. I wouldn't even be surprised if Arizonas are no longer even $1 out there. Like, it's wild. Like, nah. When bacon, egg, and cheeses got to, what was it? 7? $7, $8. I was like, yeah, nah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't working no more, man. So yeah, just being in the city in general, I go down there to visit family and stuff, and I'm never. The city is fun for entertainment for me. It's not fun for me to rest my head at night peacefully. It's not fun for that. But I think my ladies can attest to, if they had access to just get food from the city 24/7, I would be fat articulated ninja, because that's all we kind of want. We kind of just want access to the food in New York City, but we don't want to deal with New York City. I don't want to deal with anything else that comes out of it other than the food. That's it. Appreciate you, Master Son.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Collector 77 says Arizona's are $2 in Massachusetts.
Collector 77.
$2?
Were you walking around Toycon with a bag? I could have sworn I seen someone that looked like you from the corner of my eye. It wasn't right next to me, but I saw you walking from a distance. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was you walking around. You look pretty happy walking around with a bag I thought it was you at Toycon, New Jersey. But yeah, $2 in Mass. This is what it is, man. Like, I feel like any urban city environment is just a no. It's just a no.
He said, yeah, that was him.
Hey, damn it. I would have walked up and said hi, man. I hope you're doing all right. Hopefully you had a good time and you found some stuff. It looked like you had a nice little bag of some goodies. So shout out to Collector 77.
Machu Toy says,
hey, Machu Toy, another person that was at Toycon, New Jersey. Like I said, there were so many creatives at Toycon, New Jersey, but shout out to Machu Toys, man. He posts some great toy photography. I don't want to say stop motion, because we all know how much work it takes to make a really seamless stop motion. But Machu, if you ever get some free time, I'm sure everybody would love some more stop motions with Duarte's dioramas, because that Street Fighter stop motion, beautiful. So yeah, not trying to put no pressure on you, man, but we're kind of all waiting for some more stop motions from you, man. Shout out to Machu.
Zakana with his member chat for 4 months says Escape from New York.
That sounds like the next Quiet Place.
That would actually be a really good title. Escape from
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah. You know what? Not even A Quiet Place, because I wasn't too impressed or happy with the last Quiet Place movie, but that just sounds like it could be the next zombie franchise, Escape from New York. And it's just about an infection and people are trying to escape New York. That sounds awesome. Thanks for the idea. Zakana, you're not getting any royalties on it though, because you shared it publicly to the world, so it's everybody's now.
Macho just said thank you and that he appreciates it.
Man, everybody appreciated that stop motion. That shit was awesome. Go check out Machu Toy on Instagram and watch that Street Fighter stop motion. For those, like, he even set it up so it looks like there's a kid watching it, and like Duarte's diorama in the background mixed with the seamlessness. I can only imagine how long that took him, but that shit was beautiful, man.
And then we have here Just Incredible. This is his Instagram information. It says Just Incredible with the $4.99 super chat. Just Incredible _ toys. Boss man, I need to be more active on it.
Justin, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. I can't even tell you. I feel like a hypocrite if I tell you you need to be more active on Instagram, because I'm not as active as I need to be. Like, I basically use Instagram to share memes with people and occasionally share some toy photography. But me and you both. Let me say that. Me and you both, bro. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, man.
We're getting yelled at right now. So Bill Utley says y'all didn't know that was the name of a movie already. You've never seen Escape from New York?
No.
Escape from New York is already a movie.
Look. See, that's cool. Wait. Pull up the last comment too. I want to talk about that guy's name. It's funny as shit. But so the reason I never watched the movie is kind of like, just for me personally, New Yorkers don't go to the Statue of Liberty. So since I spent majority of my life living in New York, I never cared to watch Escape from New York, because I was literally living it out. I was trying to escape New York my entire life. So that's probably why I never watched the movie. But the same reason why New Yorkers do not go to the Statue of Liberty. If you was born and raised, chances are you've never been to the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, even if I still lived there now, I wouldn't want to go to the movies and watch a movie titled The Story of My Life, basically. Hey, Lacey in the house. Zach, I'm gonna have to send him the movie. Nah, I'm good. Actually, you know what? If Lacey sends it, I'll watch it. I'm not even there no more. It's not even a story of my life no more. So I could enjoy it now. But I just oh man.
I brought up Ken's thing again because I think you said you wanted to say something about it.
Yeah, so I saw the name when he commented early in the chat, right when the chat first started. He said, Ken Simoto, aka Ken's Toys, not the other Ken. And as soon as I read it, like I was in serious mode, like rushing and shit, and I read that and I just started dying because I was like, you know, I could make assumptions about who I think the other Ken is, but I just, in my mind, this shit was hilarious, man. Clever ass name, especially to be in this chat, man. Thank you for being a channel member because you're also a channel member, so I appreciate that, man. I don't have something against all Kens, just that specific one, man. But shout out to you, man. I hope you're right. Oh, that was good. Hey.
My wife says hello to you and the ladies. What's up? Hey.
Facts. Shout out to the missus. I hope I know your plans changed and everything, but I hope we get to hang out with you soon, man. I hope we all go out to eat again pretty soon, man. I hope she's all right. I can't even say she's a keeper. That's why she's your wife, right? You know she's a keeper, right?
Solo Sinner with the $25 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much.
Hold up. Okay, you can read it. I don't want to mess up.
At Ninja, allow me a little indulgence here, but I just wanted to boost this message at Just Incredible. Dude, cool to catch you here. Your content is so dope. You make this space awesome. Thanks, Ninja.
Look. See, this is a testament to Just Incredible. Needs to start going live more often, and he needs to be on Instagram more often because we got people third partying through my chat just to send him positive ass messages that he deserves. Just Incredible is awesome, man. I said it from day one. I spoke about him, I don't know, maybe over a year ago at this point. But yeah, just Incredible is awesome, man. His stuff is pretty. He's the type of guy where it seems like you would have a good time just sitting back, chilling, talking toys, or even more than toys with. But thanks, Solo Sinner. I appreciate that super chat a lot, man. I feel like a lot of the laid back guys in the community, and we're all really cool with each other. We all just talk, laugh about shit. We all go to Laser Pants' Diddy parties. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all cool, man. We all like baby oil cool with each other because we know it ain't that serious. We know it ain't that deep. Thank you, Solo. I appreciate it, man.
John Battle, he says, I just got back from having an early birthday dinner with my wife and kids. So what have I missed? Happy early birthday.
Facts. Happy early birthday, man. I don't even want to say, when it is your birthday, we always give channel members birthday shout outs. So if there's any channel members that have had a birthday recently or whatever, just make sure you comment. Got the Facebook group to comment in. But happy early birthday to John. I hope you're doing all right, man. He said, what did I miss? He said, no. He said, you didn't miss nothing. It's just all of us chilling, laughing, talking about BS and drama and people being too sensitive in the toy space, not toy community, just the toy space.
Just a reminder, at midnight, where Ninja will be going on live with Mython at midnight on Mython the Python's channel. I'll be putting the information in the chat as well. So if you haven't already known, at midnight on Mython the Python's YouTube channel, Ninja will be going live as a guest.
Yep. Let's see. We still got some star chats I want to get to before I go on another rant.
Yes. And Tim Taser. Hey, Tim, by the way.
Hey.
He says, Ninja, what's going on with that empty cube? It's triggering me.
So I'm cleaning, I'm moving some stuff around. It's kind of messy down here right now. But shout out to Tim, man. Look, he gave me a bag full of goodies at Toycon, New Jersey. One of the things in the goodies bag was this NECA figure, which I had no interest in, so I never got it. But this thing is so articulated, it didn't strike me as a NECA figure at all. So thank you for that, man. But it was a bag full of my lovely animals. I got another Pumbaa in my collection. It surprised the shit out of me, man. Thank you so much for this little goodie bag. I appreciate a lot, especially for this Panther. This Panther is pretty hard to come by. Just a basic Panther. He's in a 2-pack. I think is it Magic the Gathering? He comes in a 2-pack with like an elf with white hair. So someone in the chat, I know exactly what I'm talking about, but no one ever sells the Panther on eBay. Like just looking up the Panther, and this is the most articulated Panther action figure we're ever gonna get, most likely. So you guys seen the one that came with the Frazetta girl? That was a statue. This one actually is super articulated. So they're so hard to come by because he came in that 2-pack, and that 2-pack at one time was going for like 70, 80 bucks. So thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. And the reason, everyone, let me just point out the elephant in the room. He's talking about that empty ass space right there. Is because I've been moving stuff around. But hold up, here, I'll help you out. Let me.
Zakana said, "Damn it, Taser! Now I can't unsee that empty cube." I hope y'all know that this man is legit trying to find something to be able to put in that cube area back there. What do y'all think it is? I'm gonna post it up on the chat real quick when he comes back. What do y'all think possibly he could be putting up on them shelves? Up your answer. Did you put something on the shelf? Oh. They were supposed to guess. You're not on speaker. You're not talking. You're muted.
When I went to do it, I couldn't hear nothing, so that's my bad. I just put one of the mech suits in there, one of the little Dollar Tree mechs. There's no light over there really, so you can't see, but at least it's not an empty black hole anymore like Laser Pants' heart. So at least it doesn't look like that over there no more. So hopefully.
Look at these responses though.
Let me see.
It says, which is great idea. Find my favorite ladies, of course. Eric Alfred Abel says baby oil.
Damn, yo, you know what? Next live, I should have a bottle of baby oil in there. I should.
Thor Gotham said put a giant Funko Pop in it. The Titan says Ninja's gonna put a picture of Laser Pants on that shelf.
That would be nice.
Dickies.
I got a lot of them on a lot of shelves already. They take up too many shelves.
You can't remember that. JMK Custom, he said, I thought that space was for future custom figures.
Hey, shout out to Mikey, man. Shout out to JMK Custom Works. I didn't get to hear his Trump impression in person. I was so defeated, but it's on the top of my to-do list next year when we go to DFW. I thought that space was for future. Yeah. It should be for future custom figures from him because he makes some pretty awesome custom figures. Shout out to Mikey, man.
And then Scott Hughes says, Ninja, did you ever open that Displacer Beast in D&D Panther or that Weird-Eyed Goblin thing?
Oh, man, you hurt me, man. So I posted that Kaiju number 8 video, man, and it's in the Kaiju number 8 video. It was the perfect, the weird third eye, the weird goblin thing that you're talking about. That shit was beautiful. It was so perfect as a monster in that universe. But Scott, check out that video, man. Check out my Kaiju number 8 video. And I opened up the Panther as well, but I just didn't use it in the video. That thing was huge, man. It was huge. I feel like, you know, that's what she said. It was huge. I feel like her saying that.
Mikey said next year, brother.
For sure, man. Your ass better be there. You, Master Son 42, he owes me a damn picture. Yeah, I better be there.
Santi said somebody would make a Diddy custom and put it up there.
I'm sure someone did. I haven't looked it up. Maybe we'll do that on a private chat. We'll look up Diddy customs. I'm scared to type in Diddy anything on Google though, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to get flagged again. The last time we were looking at some adult action figures. Yeah, no.
Woody says you can put Diddy's Discovery package in that cube.
Oh man, see a Discovery package would I'm pretty sure that would look like a giant dildo or something in the cube. Yeah, no, it's all right. I'll pass. Shout out to Woody, man. I didn't even know you was here, man. I hope you're all right.
Zeke first, thank you for using your 12-month membership. He says, Sup Ninja, I hope you guys are doing well. I found your channel through Turkart.
What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member for so damn long, man. Member for 12 months. You was here in the beginning, man. Talker Art is a funny ass guy. I'm happy he's retired though. To be honest, I'm happy he's retired. He was getting a little too crazy for YouTube, so I'm happy that man's retired. I gotta hit him up though. Sometimes I talk to him from time to time just to check in, see how he's doing, man. But like I said, it's just there's a lot of us that just shit ain't that serious because we know what serious is. He's one of those guys. He definitely knows how serious something could get. Thanks, Zekiverse. I appreciate that.
And this was a question from earlier. David says, hello and good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ninja. Keep up the terrific reviews and videos. Do you collect any 1/6 scale?
No, I do not. It's a little too pricey and in space-wise, but I do think they are absolutely beautiful. Like, there's tons of times we're walking around the convention, me and the ladies, and we stop and we take pictures and we look at 1/6 scale stuff. We don't post it or nothing like that. There's been times where she was like, oh, I really want to post this. Like, for example, when Hot Toys did any of the Spider-Punk figures, or Spider-Verse Miles Morales figures, there were just so many beautiful figures, especially that scale, 1/9 scale. Like, there's just so many bigger figures that are beautiful. But no, me personally, I do not collect them. I just admire them from afar because my wallet and my bank account won't allow me to collect those beautiful things.
And then Isaac White with the $2 super chat. Thank you. He says,
Thank you,
thoughts
man.
on Bring Art.
Thank you for the super chat, Isaac.
What are your thoughts on the Bring Arts Torgal? 47 on Happy Genki.
I don't know. I got to check that out. Was that posted on the Find My Figures page? Because off the top of my head, it's not ringing a... Oh, and that's by Bring Arts.
Yeah,
that's
the
not
Bring
even...
Arts guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I got to check that out, man. I'll let you know as soon as I check it out what I think about it. Let me see something. Yeah, that's not something that... Usually Bring Arts isn't really on the radar because sometimes they are a little bit smaller. Oh, he's talking about a wolf. Yeah, it's a wolf action figure. So that clever. Since it is a wolf action figure, it kind of doesn't matter the scale because it could fit in. So I think you did post this on the Find My Figures page. This was a while ago. And I just typed it in on Google and I just found it. But guys, that's what he's talking about. It looks like the most articulated wolf because it's a Final Fantasy wolf, I believe. It looks really nice. I like it, but I'm pretty sure the price tag on that guy on Big Bad, he's going for $130. He looks beautiful, and if you're into wolves, I would say do it. Life is short, right? But I feel kind of guilty spending $130 on one wolf. But I think he looks beautiful, man.
He said that him standing up is bigger than a Marvel Legend.
I wouldn't be surprised, but hey, there's some stories about, really huge alpha wolves and basically giant wolves, and that I could still get it to work. My imagination is crazy when it comes to action figures, so yeah, you could definitely get that to work still. It looks nice.
And then Joe Bits with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hold up. Wait, hold up.
He said, I would like to go on record. I have never been to a Laser Pants 1K baby oil party. JK Laser. Yo, Ninja, I still got that Nunchuck Baducci mint giveaway for your after show. Have a safe weekend.
Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, Bits. Thank you so much. He said, I still got that Nunchuck. I don't even know what that is.
I said Baducci.
I don't even want to say the word. I feel like I'd say it worse than that. Mint giveaway for your after show. It's just a joke of him talking about some Diddy action figure for a giveaway on one of the after shows. Have a safe weekend, man. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're all right. You be safe out there too. I'm gonna assume that you're probably in an urban environment, so just be careful, man. Appreciate the super chat, Joe. I appreciate it, man. You're usually here. Usually you make it to a lot of the lives, or you at least comment on the replay, so I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you. Let me see something.
Silly Pole Play says, Ninja, you really need to do a custom dyno for Action Force to ride. Action Force Dino Rider. Man,
there's so many good dinosaurs by the Hammond collection and the Amber collection, and They're there already. Like Savage Land, he posts some good videos with dinosaurs. Mython loves his dinosaurs. I gotta get Woody to start getting into dinosaurs, because anybody that watches any Woody's videos, he be having some crazy unboxing or weekly haul videos. All he's missing is some damn dinosaurs, but maybe he got them already. I don't know. And Laser Pants, we established Laser Pants does have dinosaurs. He just doesn't like to show them off. So we act like he doesn't have dinosaurs because Laser never wants to rep the Dino Squad. But yeah, you're right. I gotta put one of the action figures on the back of a dinosaur for sure.
And then Scott Hughes with the $5 super chat. Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, Scott. You know you did not have to do that, bro. Thank you so much.
He said, just wanted to say that I'm boggled as much as you are. I watch every video as soon as I get the notification. No idea how I missed the video in question.
Dude, it was nice. It's the second that, because I'll finish the videos and then I check them upstairs. We have like a 70-inch flat screen, so we'll check them on the flat screen to make sure the quality is good before I publish it. And the second that she saw it, she was like, damn, the one that Scott got you looks so damn nice. So yeah, it's definitely in the video, man. There was quite a few shots of him fighting all the soldiers, but it looks really good, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it, Scott. You know, you didn't have to super chat either, man. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate it.
Disavowed is here. He said, what's going on?
Shout out to Disavowed. What is going on, man? Him and RG are like the two best toy hunters on the East Coast. I'm gonna say on the East Coast, but shout out to Disavowed, man. I hope you're doing okay. Disavowed, will you be at Legions Con? Just curious. Just comment in the chat if you and RG are going. I know RG's going, but will you be showing up at Legions Con as well?
And then Mython said that he's already corrupted Woody.
That
Woody
sounds crazy.
Yeah. Go ahead, read it.
I bought a Mentrosaurus that's the only one I own, but it's 4 feet long. So you got to get the Hammond Collection Bronchiosaurus. That's another one that's 4 feet long. I have it in my my members videos, me doing like an unboxing and just talking about how beautiful the figure is. But you got to get that one, man. Anything that's Hammond Collection or Amber Collection, the articulation and the detail on it is crazy, man. They're beautiful figures. We're gonna show some off tonight at midnight with Mython. So I'm glad that Mython has slowly started to corrupt you, you know, get you into some dino figures.
This is that he will be at Legions Con with A Tizzle.
Awesome. Cannot wait to see you there, man.
And then I just lost it. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh, Laser Pants. Laser Pants says, I have lots of dinos. I'm doing a 2-hour stream about you.
You know, I needed to stay quiet and think about where he was going with that. But okay, I get it. You get in your feelings. You're going to do a 2-hour stream about somebody and it's not even that serious. Okay, I get it. Yes. So funny, Laser Pants. Yeah, so nice.
Zakana says more with the 666 super chat. He said more Thicky talk like the new Star Queen Transformer Thicky.
Yes, thank you so much for the super chat, Zakana. And I would actually, if you go on Legions Con, but your ass should not be flying up anywhere to go anywhere over here. Jersey, New York, at least not yet. If I ever put on a ninja convention though, I will let you guys know almost a year in advance, and I expect some of y'all to get on some damn planes to have a good ass time and to be at that Diddy party afterwards, because of course we're gonna have Laser Pants host a Diddy party. But thank you so much, Zakana.
Articulated Ninja Convention? What do we think about that?
Is there anything else?
That was from earlier. Yeah, sorry. Just Jeff from earlier. He said that you and Mython are about to make a bunch of men cry at midnight, based off of just saying that.
Nah. Yeah, nah. We have some good ass conversations, but nah, I'm not trying to. I don't want my allergies to start bothering me on stream, like I'm cutting onions or some shit. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, JJ. I'm alright, man. And Slink said, memory toys are killing it with their figures. 100%. It's funny I'm dropping a memory toys video next week where I'm just speaking about memory toys in general. I have a few of their figures that I want to show off. And yeah, they're killing it. Memory toys is killing it, man. Thank you, Slink. Appreciate it. And I appreciate you being a channel member, man. Thank you for supporting the channel like always, Slink.
That's pretty much all the star chats that I have in that video.
Hey, Jester in the building. I didn't see him pop up before. Shout out to Jester. Thank you for being here, man. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Zell Fit showed up. Oh, man. Yeah, that new tiger looks crazy. We're going to talk about that stuff in the after show. So I'm trying to cut it early tonight because, like I said, I do have to be live with Mython at midnight. And we still got to squeeze in the channel member private stream, which is right after this. So if you are a channel member, stay tuned for that private stream. It usually starts like 10 minutes after this one. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to get on here and just vent and be like, damn, like it sucks that like there's just so much unnecessary ass drama in this toy space when it comes to action figures. Like I was talking to someone that runs conventions, and he was kind of surprised that toy tubers, and it sounds funny, but it is what it is, right? Toy tubers actually have beef and drama with each other. Like, what do you guys argue about? Who has better toys? Or like what goes down? And I tried to explain to him, nah, what happens is like sometimes it's not about toy tube, and sometimes it's just another man making personal attacks towards another man. So that could happen at any space in the hobbies, but like for toy tubers in general to be beefing with each other, it's kind of how would I say, it's kind of like self-defeating to me, because I feel like we should come together to go against the companies. Now, when I say go against the companies, I'm not talking about smaller companies. I'm not talking about startups like Brutal Realm and stuff, and it looks like they're doing great stuff. And no, I mean like the big guys, Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane. I just feel like us beefing with each other takes the light off of them, or takes the heat off of them, to where they don't have to perform in ways that they should perform, because we're so busy arguing with each other, or making sure, let me make sure I say nothing positive about that guy, or let me make sure I don't mention that guy's name, or just all kitty bullshit, kitty sand in a box, I have the better toy bullshit, when it's really the companies are really bending us over. As toy tuber, if you're a toy tuber in the chat, there's a few guys that make content that are in this chat. We don't make money off of ad revenue like that. We don't. Like, so when a company wants to send you a $30 or a $50 figure, that company sends you a $30 or $50 figure, and they just say, here's your figure. Now dedicate 5 to 8 to 10 hours of your life to promoting this figure on your channel to your audience for me. There's no payments. There's usually no promo codes. The only companies I've ever worked with in general, as far as a promo code, you guys seen the Ramen Racer, which is Ace Ramen Toys, and you know, Valorverse tries to help whenever he can. He'll promote content creators or speak positively about them. And there's very few companies that actually try to give back to content creators in any way, you know. And that's why I said I vouch for Ace. Ace does because usually it's in every other industry on YouTube, whether it's makeup, whether it's cars, whether it's sneakers, whether it's whatever. Almost every other industry, at least that I've seen. I'm friends with people that do cooking channels. I'm friends with people that do sneaker channels, makeup channels, and companies reach out to them and they always say, what are your rates? What are your flat rates? This toy space is the only space I've ever heard of on YouTube where it's like, no, just be happy with your free toy and get to work. That's wild to me. But so many toy tubers are busy beefing and fighting with each other that we can never, you know, basically unite and create some type of union where it's like, no, we either need to be paid a flat rate, or why don't you just give the creator what they own? I mean, what they earn. Give the creator what they earn and give them a promo code. If none sell, if nobody used the promo code, none sells or whatever. And like I said, I could count on one hand, maybe 2 fingers, the creators that are willing to do stuff like that. I mean, the companies that are willing to do stuff like that. As you see in Ramen Toys, he does promo codes, and that's also like him being like, you know, I try to give people discounts. If they watch your videos, you could give back to your audience, and by giving them some type of discount if you can, and just promo codes in general. It's usually a flat rate. That's usually like the best option, right? But then right underneath that is a promo code. That would be great for content creators, but it doesn't happen because if I say no to an action figure, someone else with a equal platform, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe even bigger, they'll just say yes. You know, they'll just say yes, and the company would just go with that person. So it's usually funny, man. It just sucks when I see all these toy tubers beefing with each other over, quite frankly, bullshit. Because like I said, ain't nobody, your life ain't really that crazy, or you know, it's really not that deep if you're collecting action figures. It cannot be that serious if you're collecting action figures. But the bare minimum that companies should be doing for a lot of content creators is at least promo codes. Give the creator what they've earned. Whoever in their community or their subscribers or their channel members, if they use their promo code, hey, give them a small cut of that, because YouTube really is not paying nobody's bills. And I'm sure a lot of the content creators in the chat right now can attest to that. But YouTube is not paying bills like that. As far as one action figure review that I'm sure, if my reviews take me 8 to 10 hours to do, I mean, even one that isn't as crazy, I'm sure that's still at least 4 or 5 hours of that person's time. And it's like, nah, just be happy with the $30 action figure. So I got to the point where I'm like, nah, I'm good on your $30 action figure. Keep the action figure. If I want to do the review on it, I'll just buy it. This way I don't feel like, oh, now I have to dedicate, 8 to 10 hours of my life to doing this action figure review. No, absolutely not. I don't know. And like I said, guys, I don't know any other industry on YouTube, any other space, like I said, from makeup. Erica had her makeup channel and big on TikTok. Companies were sending her packages on TikTok with her name on it. The box was all designed, but they always ask, what is your flat rates? Here it's just, hey, be happy with your toy. And we're busy fighting with each other over what?
It was flat rate per post.
That's what you were getting paid. You were getting paid per post, flat rate. Like there wasn't a debate. It wasn't there wasn't, a big back and forth. You told them what your rates were, and everything was usually okay with multiple companies. Here though is just, hey, here's your action figure. Now go to work for 10 hours. Nah, man, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I got to be super impressed with the action figure for me to want to do that. I have to feel some type of attachment or want to help, signal or boost this company or this action figure for whatever personal reason. But for a company, I've already said no. I lost count. In the beginning, I used to be able to keep count of how many things I said no to. There's companies that hit us up and they want us to show off lightsabers. What? No, I'm good. I'll just buy your $50 or $80 or $100 lightsaber, and I won't be forced to make a 10-hour video on it. Like, no, absolutely not. But it sucks. That's my point. I ranted on. It sucks that so many content creators fight with each other, but then they turn around and bend over for the companies, and it's the companies that are really violating us, not each other. We're not each other's enemies, and it's the guys at the top, man. Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane. Those are the guys that are getting over on us 24/7, because it's just like, here's a free figure, and if you say no, we'll send it to that other guy over there that'll do all the work for free. Wild. Meanwhile, they're making thousands off of a figure that you promoted and you got thousands of views on it. Even if you want to say they're just making hundreds, same thing. I told that lightsaber company no so many times. They don't want to pay. It's not a joke, guys. I'm not making this shit up. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Like, it's not a joke, man. Toycon say he got it too. I got that lightsaber. I'd rather review a flashlight. Leave it to games to say some shit like that, right? Yeah. I would have given a flashlight more thought, to be honest, than a lightsaber. And it's not talking shit about the company. I'm sure their lightsabers are great, but it's not my target audience. And I look some type of way if I start pushing something to people that support my channel. I look really disingenuous. Like, I really don't care. Nah, man, I'm good. And it's all right. You got some Star stuff though. I went on a little rant real quick.
I know that you're trying to summarize everything towards the end now, especially because we're going to probably be moving into the members chat. But first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you, Francie Brady, for becoming a member.
Thank you for becoming a member, man. Make sure you stay for the private chat. It usually gets a little bit more Diddy baby oil over there in the private chat. It gets a little bit more extreme. We've gotten flagged on private chats for how crazy they get sometimes. So thank you, Francie. Stay for that if you can, man. If not, just catch the replay. But thank you for becoming a member.
And then Eric Alfred Abel again with the $10 super chat again. He said, this drama happens when people don't box and start bitching. I mean, that dude's name is Punk, and Shark is not exactly an alpha. His name was Robert Fulton. ATFC is the cure for this disease.
You're right, but once we start talking like that, we get charges pressed against us, and we can't start talking like that, especially as Eric being a martial artist for majority of his life, you know, boxing majority of his life. And of course, that is going to be your take on it, bro. But a lot of guys, they're only built like that on a keyboard. They're only built like, but I do agree with you. A lot of people do feel like they could, a lot of the behavior that does happen, it does happen because there's no consequences, bro. There's no consequences at all. Like it, and it sucks. It sucks. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that 100%, man. Thank you. Can't wait to chill with you at the next convention, man. Hopefully your daughter's free and she'll be there too. Badass real life Pandora. I know we got somebody cosplaying as Pandora this weekend, but his daughter's the real Pandora.
And then Rocco earlier said everyone can eat, make your money and keep it moving.
Nah, bro. They're not interested in making money, Rocco. Stop. Like, they're just happy with their free toy. They will work for 10 hours straight, 5 hours straight for just one free $30, $40 action figure. Or, and hey, man, if it's a wave, that's $120 or $140, $50, right? So, you know, to sell to your audience. And yeah, like I said, there's a reason why I stand by Ace and I stand by Valorverse, and it's like those are the companies that they don't shy away from trying to give back to the community or trying to give to a creator or specifically, like, man, especially Ace, like.
Speaking of Ace, Machu earlier also said, by the way, I got the ramen racer when you dropped your review. Use your code for that, so thank you.
Thank you so much, man, for using a code, man. Thank you so much. And it wasn't even like something that I really had to sell Ace on, and he already knew. Basically, he was like, yeah, you know, we gotta try to cut people a code or a discount or whatever. Like, you'll get a small pushback for everyone. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that shit, Machu. I've had quite a few people come up to me and say that they wound up getting the ramen racer because of my video. So I am hoping you guys see he's dropping vans and stuff. So I'm hoping that I could get one of his next vehicles or some other type of vehicles on the channel. I'm hoping that I could give some type of discount when it comes to that too. I don't think any other vehicle is going to be as expensive as the ramen racer, so I'm sure the discount or whatever it is, it won't be as substantial as that, because that was substantially higher. But something is better than nothing, man. And like I said, I love working with Ace. Ace is definitely he definitely a stand-up guy, and he tries to do whatever he can. So thank you, Macho. I appreciate that, man.
And then Cutthroat Comics, he says, Articulated Ninja, I'm glad you brought this up tonight. I am done with all the drama. It made me sad seeing all this drama happening.
It made a lot of people sad, because I know a lot of people, like I said, I was a fan of Sharks, period. Like, and when I say a fan, meaning I watched his videos. I liked his quick recaps daily or every other day on classified news or whatever, and it just sucked. It sucked because even though I wasn't highly invested in those creators, and like I said, I watch Shark, I really don't watch Punk like that at all, but it sucked to, once again, I'm watching toy tubers fight with each other instead of demand or have standards for the company. So they want to quickly demand, hey, toy tubers are quick to demand, hey, this toy tuber needs to apologize to me and needs to do this way and da-da. But where are all those standards and demands when it comes to these companies? Because half the time you guys just take the free toy and then y'all get to work for hours. It's like you're a slave. You know what I'm saying? They got you in a sweatshop. Like, there's no demands and standards when it comes to these companies. But now all of a sudden that it's another toy tuber, now you guys want to stand in the paint. Now you guys want to, you know, puff up your chest and act like, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Stinky Cat. I like that name, man.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Sorry. There was multiple people saying it, but they would definitely not choose a 10-hour review just for payment of an action figure. That's why I brought this up.
Dude, even if it was 5 hours, because I don't want to assume, Cat, I don't want to assume that every toy creator does 10 hours. If you watch my reviews, you guys can easily see, and I mean 10 hours as far as the moment it comes in, recording the box, taking it out the box, putting it in poses, making sure lighting is good, having a little montage, a little like commercial like type of, you know, video for it. I'm just saying, from start to finish, for me, usually could be anywhere between 8 to 10 hours, sometimes even more if it's like multiple figures like a wave. But I'm like, some creators, you know, even if it takes them 4 to 5 hours, is 4 or 5 hours of your time only worth that $30 or $50? Bro, they basically paid you $10 an hour, and you like said, oh my God, yes, I can't wait. And that's just the cost of the figure. You're not even going to be able to sell the figure for the price that you got it, because you got to sell it used or opened or whatever. Like, I'm watching these companies pay less than minimum wage to these toy tubers, and they just still so quick to bend over, and it's crazy to me. It's wild. And I'm talking about the big companies. If there's a smaller company that a toy tuber feels inclined to want to help or want to bring awareness to it, that's 100. Hey, I do that. I get that 100%. But there's no way. That's why I tell you guys all the time. There's no way. I've turned down stuff from Mattel and their marketing. Like, if you're a huge company, there's no way you're going to give me a little toy or whatever and expect me to work for the next 5 to 10 hours. Could be even more. But I'm just saying 10 is my number usually, because that's how long it takes me. But it could be 4 or 5. I've heard other content creators say like, oh man, it's so much work. It takes me like 3 or 4 hours to do a video. I'm like, dude, I wish I could do a video in just 3 to 4 hours. But everybody has different standards, different content. Nobody should be competing with each other. Just compete with yourself. I'm trying to beat my stuff or keep my stuff up to my own standard of my previous stuff. But even if it's 5 hours, man, I just beg content creators, just have a backbone. Just stand up to the companies and say no. Just say, well, what are you going to pay me? Well, can I even get a promo code? If not, like I said, these companies, there's no more toy commercials, guys. How often do you turn on the TV or you're watching YouTube and you see action figure commercials? They're not a thing. Action figure commercials are not a thing, meaning these companies are using influencers to be the commercials. I think we can all agree on that. So if these influencers are shooting these commercials for free and always bending over for free, and it's like the biggest companies, if influencers stop posting, and this goes for any company, from Valorverse to Marvel Legends, it doesn't matter. If all influencers stopped posting figures, good luck on trying to sell. And that's for even the companies that I like. I get on Instagram, you know how many ramen racers I'm seeing on Instagram? You know how many aviation figures, Ace's aviation figures, or now it's his Brave Star figures. I get on Instagram, I see a ton of Valorverse figures, ton of classified figures, ton of Marvel Legends, ton of SH Figure Arts. Figure Arts ain't paying nobody for that stuff. It's just, we're so quick to push and promote and be so happy with just a free toy. And it's like, bro, that's just, to me, I'm just seeing a whole different type of slavery, basically. That's just me. That's just my opinion. But like I said, when it comes to these big ass names, SH Figure Arts, Marvel Legends, and no, if I was going to get something from the company, they're going to have to pay me. Or at the bare minimum, just give me a promo code. Just let me earn what I earn, basically. You know, even if you don't want to do a flat rate. But like I said, this is the only space, the toy space is the only space that million and billion dollar corporations can say, here's your free toy, now go work. It's the only damn space I've seen, man. I didn't see what Nick said, my bad. It came up and left too fast.
Yeah, I just posted it up. It was just saying Ninja dropping gems and nuggets in here.
Thank you, man.
But we do have another new channel member. One-Eyed Biker just became a channel member.
Hey, I'm assuming that's you in the picture, man. You a big ass biker, bro. I would not want an issue with you. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. So stay for it for the private stream. We're about to do the private stream in like 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to try to wrap up. I just get caught in ranting sometimes. So that's why these things go over, and then people be commenting some good ass shit and super chatting and stuff. So I don't like to feel rushed, and I don't like to rush any of the subscribers that will also want to share their 2 cents.
And JMK, so Mikey says, I think we, quote unquote, take toys very personal. It's our childhood. When someone has a different opinion, some take it incredibly personal. As if toys weren't childish enough, some make us look like toddlers.
Mikey, that was That was really well worded, man. JMK Custom Work. Go check him out on Instagram. I'm not sure if he's on YouTube. I follow him on Instagram, and I usually like his posts and or his customs. He's at conventions too, man. That was really well worded. It's sad. It's sad how a small minority of us can make the majority of us look. I hate that. I hate that so much, man. It sucks.
And then I just wanted to pull this up also because I wanted to make sure that we are clarifying there is a difference. Silly Pole said, my daughter got selected as a kid toy reviewer by a toy company before, and she gets paid with vouchers for toys.
That's
very
awesome.
different as a child.
Yeah, that's awesome.
An adult.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. So I run a channel, and that's why I put. There's some people that says like, oh, my channel is not safe for kids, or they still have that thing after everything happened with YouTube and the children thing. Oh, this channel is for 16 and plus, and I make it really clear in my reviews, in my lives, on my channel is for adult collectors. I don't want to market to kids. I never want kids to be my main audience. I want to get on here and speak to grown men and grown women that have been through things in life, and we all relate on collecting these action figures. So I am talking about adult toy collectors or toy content creators. I'm not talking about kid channels like Blippy or Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about those kids channels that play with Playmates toys and kids toys, and I'm not talking about those. And what's funny, now that you bring that up and look at that, she gets paid with a voucher for toys. She gets a better deal than the adults do, because the adults just do it for free. And maybe it does tie into what JMK was saying, where so many adults take this so personally. They're just so happy to get the free toy, so caught up in nostalgia, so caught up like, oh my God, the company's going to send me something for free. They get so caught up in being emotional that they don't realize how they're being taken advantage of, because even children are getting paid. That little kid, Ryan, was the highest paid YouTuber for all of like, what year was it? 2021 or 2022? But I think it's like Ryan's Toy Chest or whatever. He's a little kid. He makes kid toy reviews, and that's awesome. That's great. But he was like the highest paid YouTuber. There's so many times these little kids are like in the top 10 for the highest paid YouTubers. I'm not talking about them. I think, their situations, I'm just talking about the adult collectors that market these action figures, adult collectibles, for free from these major companies. I'm only talking about them, silly. I'm not talking about kids or kids channels. I don't relate to kids channels at all. I'm not a kid channel. I don't even want kids watching. I think the youngest person, we were all shocked. We had a channel member, somebody that was like 16. And I was like, oh my God, man, you're young. Like, I'm glad you're here. But like, I don't want kids to watch my stuff like that. And I try to always be careful with what I say and how I word things, and, keep the cursing to a minimum, because there can always be kids in the room, right? So I try to keep that in mind and stuff. But my channel is for adult collectibles. So I'm only talking about adult collectibles or speaking about adult collectors or content creators.
Thanks, babe. So the next thing that we have is from V. Connolly. Before I even read it, they are at Jolanta, which obviously it says in the chat. But I've been going back and forth with Sam. They said that the interstate there got flooded and that they almost weren't able to make it back home, which is wild. So I'm glad that y'all are safe down in that area. But damn,
you ain't update me on none of this today. That's crazy.
It just happened.
That's crazy.
We're talking about
it. see, now you about to pass me. Yeah, since she about to pass me and followers on the Find My Figures page on Instagram, she is a celebrity now. She too big for me. She don't tell me nothing. She don't keep me in a loop no more. She don't love me like she used to. She don't love me like she a celebrity now, bro. She a celebrity. She too good for me.
I'm here to support you, and I'm supporting what's currently happening in the chat. Anyways,
okay.
Shay said, sending love from Atlanta. Wish you and the girls were here, Ninja. Also, Sam got a pink Vanguard. It was a gift from Lou, who won the spin. No way.
Shout out to Lou for giving that to Sam, man. That is awesome, man. And to win that spin is so hard. It is so hard. I believe Tim Taser won it too. Like, it's not easy. That I think it has to land on a red or whatever. It's so small, but it's crazy they won and gave it to Sam. That is awesome. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Congratulations on that.
Facts. I cannot wait to get a pink Vanguard, man. That thing is beautiful. I hope y'all have a good time though, man. I wish I was there. I hope y'all have a good time. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Mython and Blake and some others will be going down tomorrow. Please take pictures. Please take pictures. One of y'all send them to me, man. Y'all all Ninja Clan members. We have a tight community. Yeah, make sure y'all send them to me, or just post them in the Facebook group so we could all see all of y'all having a good time or something. Thanks, Conley.
Rollkeeper says congrats on the pink Vanguard Sim. And then we also have just a couple last minute chats, but Elizabeth Iori, she said with the $20 super chat, thanks.
Damn!
She said, having written music and done art and on and off most of my life, I don't understand people that are willing to work for free or even less than they make per hour at their day job. It just makes no sense.
And I think that's why we could talk about it for so long, because it's like trying to make sense of it is like trying to understand a puzzle. Is just like I said, JMK, he did a great job at how he worded it. I just think a lot of people get caught up in nostalgia, or they get caught up in the passion, not realizing it's not passion that's keeping the light on. It's not passion that's paying the bills or buying the medicine for whoever. Like it's passion isn't buying medication, man. It's money that's buying medication. And as you know, Elizabeth, if you're doing work, whether it's music, but like I said, the toy community, the toy tuber space is the only space on YouTube that I know they'll just be happy to get a free $30 figure, man, $50. I don't care if it's $100 figure, and a promo code, something should be offered for that person's work, their time, their effort, their energy, selling to their audience on their platform. And you know, it's not easy to build an audience. I think Rocco, a lot of the guys that are in the chat, Laser Pants, and it takes a lot of hard work, consistency, time to build an audience. Now it's like, okay, I built this audience and I'm gonna sell your stuff to them for free, basically. That doesn't even sound correct. Like, that sounds crazy, man. But thank you so much, Elizabeth. I always appreciate you being here. We need more women in this toy space in general. So thank you for being here. I love it when you show up, man. Thank you. And thank you for that super chat. That was awesome.
Isaac White said, I've watched you for more than a year, and it ain't that deep is the mantra I got from you.
Hey, I'm cool with that mantra, bro. It's definitely, if I could tell that you watched me for a year, because that's pretty accurate to, you know, if you want to say that's one of my ninja ways. It ain't that deep until it is that deep. Like, of course, there's things that I'll get serious about. You know, I have my keep it real videos and stuff, but just in general, yeah, you're 100% right. It ain't that deep. It's not. And it's sad when people try to make it that deep. Like when I had another content creator walk up to my table, knowing that me and him don't get along, and he wants to say his name and grab his chain and introduce himself holding his little $5 pendant. In my mind, I had a choice to make. I'm like, yo, I could leap over this table. I could do something stupid. I could not be in control of my emotions. Or I could just put the ball in their court. In their court. And I'm like, and if I put the ball in their court, and just like online, if they swing and I swing back, I'm in self-defense. And so all I said was, so what's up? I just put the ball in their court. But it's crazy to me, because why is it even that deep? Why would you even do that? Like I said, I was just at a convention, and I'm 3 feet away from Sensitive Shooter, who says I have a hate-based channel. Like, I'm 3 feet away from him. I'm not saying nothing to him. He's not saying nothing to me. We're adults. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. You keep moving your way. I keep moving my way. There's no need to talk shit, or there's no need to make a scene. There's no need for none of that stuff at all. Like, I'm sure he had a good time. I had a good time. Everybody enjoyed themselves, and we acted like adults about it. But there's some people that's like, they make shit that serious, but it's crazy because we're toy tubers. You would think we're low-key like rappers or something, where it's like our entire success on YouTube is built upon masculinity. It's not. We're playing with toys. It is not that deep, bro. It's not that deep, bro. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, Isaac. Oh, man.
And last chat of the night that I have starred here says, I have yet to see another toy reviewer that puts in as much effort into their videos like Articulated Ninja.
Thank you so much, man. I've been so busy this last week, so all I had was the news video. But I got a few toy reviews coming up this upcoming week that I think are pretty good. I gotta post some previews. I gotta get better at posting some previews and pictures and videos for the channel members. But I have some nice reviews coming this week, man. So thank you so much, VC. I appreciate that shit a lot, man. Thank you. I try.
Hold on a second. Master Son just gifted 5 Ninja memberships. 5.
Damn!
Thank you so much, Master Son 42. You know, low key, I think he's doing this to try to make up for not taking a picture with me. So this guy never wants to take any photos with me, but he always shows me love and supports me behind the scenes. But whenever we at conventions, he should be the ninja, because this man be floating around. Like, there'll be times where literally Erica would be like, oh, I saw Master Son 42. We walk to the front of the convention and all of a sudden he's there too. He just teleports all around the damn conventions, bro. Thank you so much. But your ass still owe me a picture. You're not going to be able to pay your way out of that. Thank you, man.
Just go over the names really quick. I'm not going to type them all out, but verbally, thanks to Master Son, Woody, you got a membership. Alpha Red, you got a membership. Clockwork 42, Jedi on the Gray Path, and Jeff, Hemeon, Hemeon, was gifted for that. So thank you again, Master Son. Master Son, go ahead.
Not good.
No, I was going to say, Master Son also said, that Laser Pants should come to the after Diddy party after.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody wants to hug and take pictures at the after party, right? Yeah, the Diddy party. Everybody wants to hug and take pictures there. 100%.
Master Son said, you never came to say take a picture. LOL. Next time, speak up. I never remember to take pictures.
He's right. He's telling the truth. Every time I seen him, I said something else other than we need to take a photo right now. So because I didn't specifically word it like that, he's 100% right. I didn't word it like that. So yeah, next time I'm gonna force it on him. I'm gonna force him into a Diddy photo with me, without a doubt. I'm gonna have real Diddy energy with him, where it's just like, you have to do this. You got to do this right now. You know, that's my only option.
And Ryan just wants to let us all know, nothing low key about it, that he's a rapper.
Where's Gavin at?
I think
that's how I know. That's how I know his son ain't around, because his son to keep him in check. His son to stop him from saying reckless stuff. So I know his son ain't around right now. He's talking about he's a rapper. That's crazy. Yeah, just out of curiosity, what would Laser Pants' rap name be? What would Ryan's rap name be? Lil Potato? Lil Potato. I like that. Potato Blicky? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, y'all funny as shit.
Slade on Slade, really quick, before I pull those names up. Slade on Slade said, I just want to say before the end, love you guys. Stay safe, give hugs, and tell yourself you're important, because you are. You're important too.
Facts, Slade. We appreciate you, man. I appreciate the support that you and your wife show me, hopping in the chat, super chats, just things like that. I appreciate that shit so much, man. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you guys so much. Cannot wait to see you again. Hopefully you'll be at DFW again next year, man. Hopefully you'll be there, because I'm definitely going to be there.
Jeff says Heavy Potato is the rapper name.
That we got like a metal
Lil
name.
Laser.
Lil Laser is dope. Peace Bud is nice. Peace Bud is dope. Look at how he spelled it.
Potato.
Low potato. Low potato. Lil Spud. I like Lil Spud. I don't know. I think Bjorn might have won the Lil Spud. My rapper name is L.
Potato Blanca.
Yo.
Loaded potato. The bearded potato. MC Mashed Potato.
I like Little Spud, and I'm not gonna lie, I do like L Pity. Peace Bud.
MC Tater Tits. Little Peace Bud. El Papa Blanco.
That's nice. That's a good one.
MC Creamy Tater Tot. MC Mash.
MC Mash is nice too. That sounds like a legit old school rapper. MC Mash. Yo, I appreciate you guys so much. It was fun. It was fun just chilling in a public live. We are about to do the private live. So if you're a channel member, stay tuned to the channel. You're going to get a link. It's going to pop up. Just check my channel, refresh the page. In 10 minutes, we will be on a private live. I'm going to set it up right now. So, man, I appreciate everybody coming. Like I said, tonight was literally just to talk about drama without starting any drama. It wasn't, the intention of tonight wasn't to start drama. It was literally to say, this shit ain't that deep. It's not that serious. Like, and it's unfortunate when I have to watch toy tubers beef with each other, because the brands are still winning. These companies are still taking advantage of us. left and right, man. Like it's not rocket science, bro. Like at some point, I'm hoping that more people in the toy community could get together, man. I feel like life is always throwing some bullshit at us in general from every corner, whether it's how much the groceries cost, prices of action figures growing up, how many people have to go to a funeral at this point. It seems like every year we got to go to a funeral for somebody else that we grew up with, whether it's a family member or a friend. Or life is always throwing some bullshit at us, and it's like for us to start bullshit with each other in such a small community, it's just I don't know, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. But I appreciate you guys for being here. This was a chill ass stream, man. Thank you to everyone that showed up. Shout out to Artificial Intelligence, man. I'm glad you was able to make it.
Also, everybody, there was over 200 people watching. Thank you, everybody that showed up tonight. Just make sure that you hit that like button before you head on out for the video. It always helps us.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody that commented, super chat. And like I said, we are on the private stream in 10 minutes, man. And that's going to be a quick, fun one before midnight, before, you know, me and Mython have our exclusive OnlyFans midnight stream, man. So, I appreciate you guys, man. Remember, like they said earlier, it's never that deep. What'd you say, babe?
I was just telling everybody good night.
Yeah, I hope you have a good night. And anybody that doesn't have power, I hope you get power soon. But you should probably be charging your phone and not watching me, right? If you're struggling with any electricity issues, cutthroat comments, keep it coming with your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Ninja. Always positive. Thank you, Collector. Next time I see you, I'm gonna walk up to you, man. Frankie in the building, hit that like, y'all. Appreciate you, Frankie. Hopefully I'll see you in the members live where shit gets a little bit more reckless and Diddy over there, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I always say, life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. Peace.
I don't wanna grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up,
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
they got the best for so much less.
You'll really flip your lid.
Some bikes to trains to video games.
It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz!
I don't wanna grow up, 'cause baby, if I did,
I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Once a Toys R Us kid,
always a Toys R Us kid.